guys, Todd with RV Sprinter Rental. Today I'm going to give you an orientation and usage on this 22-foot Pleasureway RV. When you come in the door here, I can show you the main panel. Okay, so just inside the doorway here is your main panel that controls pretty much everything on this RV. So we start over here, and what you've got all your levels here. So if you push the button, you can see your propane is 2/3 full, your battery's charged fully, your fresh water is full, and you want to keep an eye on that fresh water as you're using it. Just keep pushing this button to make sure you don't use up all your water in one day. You want to keep an eye on how much water you have. This is your black or toilet water. That tells you how full that is, and this will tell you this will fill up first. This is your gray water from your sink and your shower. The bottom here is the water pump. You see the light come on? While you're traveling, try to leave this off. It's okay if you leave it on. Once you get to your camp spot, you can leave the water pump on, but leave it off while you're traveling unless you're using it. Next to it here, we have the generator. The only reason you would need the generator is if you were out dry camping, you didn't have hookups, and you wanted a lot of 110 volt power to run either your air conditioner or some outlets or your microwave. So you would just hold the start button down, and then the light comes on. You can hear the generator running. Now, when the generator starts, it takes about 30 seconds before it starts creating power. When you know it'll create power, you'll see the microwave over here. The light will come on the microwave. So give it about 30 seconds before the power comes on. Again, you only need it for the air conditioner, the microwave, or some 110 volt outlets that you see around here. Well, I'm going to leave it on for a second because we'll show you the air conditioner that you have to have on. But going on this panel, here's your water heater. See the light come on? It takes about 10 minutes to heat up. Leave it off until you're ready to use it when you get to your campground, but you can leave it on once you have it set up. This is just a carbon monoxide sensor, don't worry about it. So I'm going to turn that off. You can see the microwave, we're making power. That means the generator is working and making power because the light came on the microwave. So that's your microwave. You need the generator for that, or you need to be shore powered electric hookups. So if you look at the air conditioner, you have a roof air conditioner, and you want it on cool, and you're going to go fan, medium, and then there's high cool, and that'll turn your air conditioner on. You can run that when you're driving down the road if you want. You can turn the generator on and have it on. So that's how you turn on your air conditioner. You want to go to high cool or medium cool, whichever you like, and then back off. I'm going to turn off the generator. Okay, before we go to the back, I want to show you in the front here. This front seat is actually, you can rotate it to give you some more room so everybody's not all in the back. You can have something. There's a little yellow knob here. You pull up on that knob, and now your seat will rotate. To bring it forward a little, you can rotate your seat, and that gives you another seat so not everybody's all on the back on top of each other. Okay, as we come along, here's your bathroom in here, and it's got a shower curtain here, and you'll use your sink is your shower. There's a shower head attached to the sink controls here, so you turn on your hot water there, and there's your hot water. There's your shower that you can use. Inside, we always provide. Comes with it, with your package, you get the RV toilet paper. Make sure to use that toilet paper. It's always included, and we also have some drops. You can, if you get any smell at all, you can drop some of these drops into the toilet. I'm going to set up the table next. What's tricky on this RV is they hide everything. So if you look in here, this is your leg for your table hidden behind the driver's seat. There's a leg. Once you get back here, there's a little hidden hole in this plug. You pull this plug, put your table leg there. And now go back, we were getting to the closet. Inside the closet, next to the bathroom, here's your table. And you just take your table out after you have your legs set up. And boom, there's your table. Either way, however you like. Here's your sink under this little table, and actually this table is kind of a neat feature. You could, once you pull your sink cover off, you could set your thing, extend your thing. But here's your sink here, and remember you have to have your water pump on to have water come out of that. Next to it we have the stove, and we keep you a little lighter. This one you actually have to have a lighter. You're going to set it to light, and just shoot the flame, and there you go. There's your flame. Okay. Lighter we usually keep in there. Up above, this thing has a fantastic fan. Now you want to keep this down. This is how you open it. You don't want to drive this up or it'll break. So you can pull that up, turn your fan on. It has actually thermostatically controlled fan, so you can set it warm. If it gets any warmer than it is now, it'll automatically kick on. But make sure you have it down while you're traveling, otherwise it'll break. While we're on this counter, you can extend your counter to come all the way up to protect, or you can go down here and it has a little leg that folds out. Extend your counter, kind of nice. The microwave, like I said, you got to have the generator on or have shore power for the microwave to work. The refrigerator is a 3-way refrigerator. It works on propane, works on 110 power, it works on DC. When you get the RV, we're going to have it on already, and it's going to be on auto. So you won't have a problem. It should be cold before you start. And just don't touch it. If it ever does have a problem and says check, you would just turn it off, wait 10 seconds, turn it back on. But just leave it on auto and it'll work fine. There is a little freezer inside the refrigerator right here. Okay, to set up, in the rear you have your couch bed conversion. It's electric. So right here is a switch, and you go down and your bed will start to come down. So your bed coming down all the way. That's fine. Okay, so you could sleep 2 people here and leave it separated, which is easy to get in and out. I've slept with 1 person here easily enough. If you want to make the whole thing a bed, there are 2 planks underneath this couch. This seat here, 1 plank, 2 planks, and then you roll all these pads out, and now you've got a large bed all the way across. Okay, to run your TV, you have to turn on this inverter first. There's a power switch right here to turn on the TV. So you turn that on, but make sure to turn it off because it'll drain your battery. You can hear a little fan running in the back. So you turn on power first. The remote's up here. You hit power, and your TV will come on. Now you have to have your amplifier on for your antenna first. I'll show you that in a second. So there it is. There's your TV. Comes on. You should be able to search for channels. And if you want to run you go here, just go to menu and then search for channels, and it'll find channels. If you want to run a DVD, there's actually a DVD player built into the side of the TV. So bring a DVD, you just pop the DVD into the side of the TV over here. And then turn the power off. Okay, to search for channels, if you're not going to run DVD, if you're going to run over-the-air channels, you have to turn on this amp right here. Boom. And that's the amplifier for your antenna. Make sure you turn that on. Also, we have in here, this just shows you your battery voltage, so it's charging with solar. If you want to have, there's a little inverter we include with this one. The inverter you can plug in right here into this little cigarette lighter adapter. And now you can have some AC power off of the inverter if you want to. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. Alright. If it's cold and you want a heater, there's a thermostat right here above the TV. So you would just, all you do is just like a standard household thermostat, and you just pull this over until you set your temperature here. But make sure when you're done, you hit the detent and click it all the way off. Okay, we'll have a DVD, a copy of this DVD on board, but also there's a little handwritten trip checklist, kind of goes through most of the stuff I talked about here, and we try to keep this behind the seat here so you can see it. So if you need a little cheat sheet, that's there. Okay, so there's 1 key for a lot of the compartments outside of this RV, and the first compartment here is where we store the hose and the electrical cable. So inside of here, we've got a fresh water hose. And remember, we need to keep this fresh water hose connected to keep the water clean. We always keep it connected. So with this hose, if you do run out of water, I'm going to show you where you fill your water here. So same key. 1 key does all these compartments. Here's your water right here. You go there, you pull this cap off, and then if you run out of water, you know your level goes down, use this white hose and you can fill it. Just put it in here. Once it's full, it'll overflow out the front here. So that's your water fill. At this utility center, if you're at a campground with full hookups, you can pull this utility center out. Here's the one that says city water. Again, you can hook this white hose up, open the spigot, and you'll have unlimited water. But this doesn't fill your tank. You fill the tank on the other side. So while we're here, there's also the electrical outlet here. This yellow plug plugs into here. Boom. And then you'll have this for your campground. Most of the campgrounds are 30 amps. They'll have this little right here, 30 amps. If they don't have 30 amps, they'll have a 20 or 15 amp. We have the adapter built on here. So that's how you'll get unlimited power at a campground. Again, same key. This is nice here at the beach or whatnot. There is an outdoor shower with hot water here, which is a nice feature. Use the same key for that. Now, you also, if you do, I mean, it's included with your prep fee. We dump it when you come back. But if you go for a long trip, you know, a week or longer, you may fill your tanks and you may want to dump your tanks. You don't have to do it, but I'll show you how to dump them. Again, the same key. There's a sewer hose in here. Boom, you pull this sewer hose. This is a short one. I have a longer hose here in the same compartment. There's a long hose there. Same thing if you need a longer one. And you're going to come over here. And they all have clips. You're going to pull this cap off. You're going to take your black hose, this is your dump hose, clip it on there, that's on. And you always want to pull your black first. So you're going to pull your black, boom, let it drain out. When it's done, leave it open, pull your gray, it'll help flush it. So you pull black first, then gray. That'll dump your water. Then close both and put your cap back on. While I'm here, let's say you did a trip of a week or longer, you may run out of propane. We include the propane with it, but if you did, right here is your propane fill. You go to any gas, most gas stations have propane to fill it. That's your propane. And don't forget here, I get this call a lot. This is where you fill your diesel. And this is a diesel powered vehicle. You're going to sign that you understand it's diesel. You have to open the door. Then here's your diesel. Make sure to put diesel, not gasoline in this one. But some people call me, they can't find it. So in the back here, you can store a few things underneath the couch sofa seat here. And there is there's a throw out rug to throw out onto the ground to keep you from tracking the dirt in. We always include that. But up here is your awning pole. So this one has a manual awning. It's a little bit tricky. We keep the pole there. You're going to turn this counterclockwise. Give it a couple turns. Sometimes it gets stuck. So you see it got stuck there, just barely. You can just give it a little nudge like that. Now it'll be fine. And it looks like it's going to fall. Don't worry about it. Remember, counterclockwise to come out like this. And the tricky part is the legs. So come inside here and I'll show you the legs. Here are your legs. They're hidden in here. You want to come out like that. Come down. Boom. Tighten the knob. There it is. So the tricky part, actually, you have two legs, is putting it back. Some people don't put this back and they break it. So you want to put your leg back. You want to slide it underneath this red thing here. Like that. That's in. Now here's the real trick. This is sticking out. So you take this and just kind of push in like that. You're good. Now you can roll it up. You're going to roll it up clockwise, not counterclockwise. Clockwise. Don't tweak on it too hard. And there you go. There's your awning. We put this back in behind the seat. Okay, a little bit on the driving on this. I just want to point out it's a high clearance vehicle, so we put it up here 9 foot 7 inches. You'll see it, a little sticker here for your height. Also, this one has a backup camera, but you have to turn it on. There's the power button. Now it's on. I get this call a lot at night to turn it off. This is going to be bright. You're going to go to bed at night and this is going to be too bright. So to turn it off, you actually have to hold that power button for about 8 seconds. So it's a little tricky. Nobody gets it, but hold it about 8 seconds. It'll turn off. I just real quickly on this one, I just want to show you the transmission real quick. When you're driving, here's your air conditioner button here. Here's your fan speed. But you want to put it in drive. And if you're coming down a grade or something, this diesel engine, you can use the engine to help you slow down. So it actually is you can manually shift the transmission. We're in drive now, but you can hit this way, downshift, 4, 3, 2, and let the engine slow you down on the downhills. You're coming to a stop and you won't wear out your brakes. Then hold it like this, boom, it goes back to drive. Okay, thanks again for watching this. I hope everything was clear. Again, you have my cell phone 24/7. You can give me a call if there's any technical issues that I didn't cover in this video. Also, you can get this video on YouTube, or we have a hard copy of the DVD in the DVD player in the RV that you're in.